is up, nation? How are we doing? We are live with break number 5951. This is our Dub Dynasty Series break with one Resurgence Hobby, one Breaker's Delight, and four blasters. So we are going to get started with that. This is the last randoms of the night. We do have our PYT up still. First one of the day that still hasn't closed. I believe there's only like 4 or 5 teams left. So again, if you would like any teams, feel free to DM us so we can work out a deal. If not, we're going to put a closing filler up very shortly so we can get that closed and running and hopefully get another one up for you guys. So, all right, let's get started. Let me get the gloves on. I'm going to start off with some of the repacks. Then we'll go into the blasters, and then we'll go from there, guys. All right. We're going to start off with these 2 classics. I'm going to put it right here. There's the 2 Onyx, and then the 1 Diamond. Diamond will be the last thing we rip. That is an empty box. All right, classics going first, and then we're going to go into the wax. Good luck, guys. Oh. Saw what it was, but I don't know who it was. We got a PSA 10, card number 2 out of 25 Phoenix. Drake May on the Genies. Going to the New England Patriots, going to James Castle. There we go. That's how we start off strong with a nice little classic. Next one. This one is a PSA 10, also card SSBR out of 23 Mosaic. Bijan Robinson on the rookie Showtime Signatures Choice Red and Yellow Fusion. That is not numbered, but it is rookie auto of Bijan. Going to the Falcons, Bob Green. All right, those are our classics. Time to get into the Resurgence. I am going to crack open 2 of these at a time. All right, PS2, CeeDee Lamb, Maserati Marv. We got Membo. Bryce Young, Maserati Marv, Jay Jettas, and CeeDee Lamb on the refractor. We have an exclusive Derek Harmon, Tua, Leak, and Maxwell Hairston on the exclusive. Going to the Bills, Matty Wills. Garrett Wilson, Baker Mayfield, Lambjack, and Jalen Milroe. Deebo Samuel, CJ Stroud, Luther Burden. That one is out of 149. 49 on print to the Chicago Bears, Matty Wills, Alik Aminor. Bo Nix, Jerry Jeudy, Emeka Egbuka, and Terrence Ferguson. Caleb Williams, Drake London, Josh Simmons, and Travis Kelce on the exclusive. Last pack of blaster number 1. J-Love, Achan, Josh Allen, and Ollie Gordon refractor. Getting into the second blaster. Sauce, Herbert, Garrett Wilson Hyper, and Malachi Moore. Kool-Aid, Purdy, Ted McMillan, and CJ Stroud refractor. I hate when the video freezes on Facebook. There we go. JD5, Rashid Shaheed, Alfred Collins, and Kelvin Banks Jr. to the Saints. On the exclusive, Steven Nance. All those will be sleeve and top loaded. Will Anderson, Hutch, Jamar, JCM. Micah, Allen, Tet out of 225 for the Panthers. Robert Rizzo, Benjamin Morrison. Calais Campbell, Xavier Worthy, CJ Stroud, and Tyler Warren. JSN, Cooper DeJean, Tucker Craft exclusive, Savion Williams. The last pack of the second blaster. Stephon Diggs, Tyreek Hill, Tom Brady, and TJ Sanders refractor. All right. 2 numbered, both top rookies, I would say, in my eyes. So not bad, getting average of 1 numbered per blaster. And then being Tet McMillan, Offensive Rookie of the Year, and Luther Burden, one of the receivers that were highly scouted over there for the Bears. All right, let's see if we can change our luck with a better exclusive, though. I know Maxwell Harrison's up there, but want to get a better one. All right, that is an empty one. That is also empty. After this, we are going to go do 1 Onyx. Then we will do Hobby. Then we'll go into the other Onyx. Then we'll do Resurgence, Breaker's Delight, and then finish off with the Diamond. Calvin Ridley, Derrick Henry, Jalen Reed on the Pulsar, and Woody Marks. J.C. Horn, Cortland Sutton, Mike Evans, and Tua on the Refractor. Pittman, Puka, Tyleek, and Scat. All right, that's a better exclusive. Going to the Giants. Wes Dumbo, nice. Olave, Darnold, Shador, and Jadon Blue. All right, we got something numbered here. Stafford, Kelsey. We got Princely. Judkins, out of 15. Oh, boy. Who's got the Browns? Ryan Morton, bang. That's a banger. That is a banger. Especially out of a blaster. Josh Hines Allen, Xavier McKinney, Shador Sanders, and Will Johnson. Myles Garrett, Joey Bosa, Will Campbell, and Myles Garrett. Bijan, Joey B, Brock Purdy, and JCM Refractor. All right, last one. Devonta Smith, Nick Bosa, Genti on the Pulsar, and Isaiah Thomas. What did he say? Oh. Saw him pop up. All right, Brock Bowers, BTJ, Derrick Henry, and PS2 on the Refractor. Amon-Ra, George Pickens, Mason Graham exclusive, and Trevor Etienne. Dak Prescott, Kyle Hamilton, Abdul Carter, and Malachi Starks. Michael Penix, Kyron Williams, Christian Gonzalez, and Travis Hunter. Brees Hall, CMC, Jackson Dart, and Quinn Ewers. Bucky Irving, Scary Terry, Stutzman, and Stafford. And last pack of the blasters. We got Jay Jettas, Nico, Joey B, and Jack Kaiser. No numbered in that last one, but hey, we got it to 15. We got it to 225 of Tet, and we got it to 149 of Luther Burton. So, out of the numbered cards, I'll take those all day long. All rookies, all top rookies. All right, let's do an Onyx, and then we're going to go into Hobby. All right, PSA 10 card 187. This is 25 Prism. Amonra St. Brown on the autograph red shimmer. That is out of 35. 14 on print, which is indeed jersey match. Going to the line, Scott Anderson. Nice pull right there. All right. Going into Hobby. 2 autos here. You guys know it well. Then we're going to go into the Onyx. Then we'll do Breaker's Delight and finish off with the Diamond. All right, good luck, guys. Debo Samuel, CJ Stroud, Bo Nix, Amarion Hampton on the refractor, nice, JJ, and Emeka. Let's go, Scott. Jerry Jeudy, Caleb Williams, Drake London, Jordan Love, Mike Evans, and Will Howard. That could be, I don't know what that is. JCM on the refractor, Jackson Dart, Devon Achane, Kyler Murray, Jamar Chase. To 5. Shuck to 5! Oh my goodness. Steven Nance. Wow. Wow. That's gross. Ooh. That is gas. That is gas. The hands are hot. The hands are hot. Micah, Allen, Calais, Tyreek Hill to 425 for Miami. That is a Dolphins hit. Jordan Langner, Brock Purdy, Tremere DK. We are pulling bangers. We still have autos live. Worthy, JSN, Cooper DeJean, Tucker Craft Refractor. Oh my goodness gracious. Giants, Wes Stumbo, Jackson Dart Auto, and Mike Green. Talk about a box. We got Shuck to 5 and Dart Auto already. Bruh. You're going to have a lot of pictures to take on this one. All right. Stephon Diggs, Tyreek Hill, Max Crosby, Walter Nolan Refractor, CJ Stroud Refractor, Shamar Turner. Wow is right. Nico Collins, PS2, CD Lamb, Bryce Young, Herbert to 175 for the Chargers, Matty Wills, Lad McConkey, TJ Sanders. Marv, Tua, Leak, Joey B, and Denzel Burke. What the hell is that? To 149. All right, Joey B Refractor, Amarion Hampton, Jack Besh, Garrett Wilson, Baker, and Garrett Wilson to 149 for the Jets. Will Rogers. Still got 3 more in Hobby. Pink. All right, Shador, Michael, Rashid Shaheed, Will Anderson, Hutch. To 299, JD5. Going to the commies. Zach Shortis, nice. All right, 2 more packs. Bottom one is the RPA. Let's see if we have anything in here. Jared Goff, Sauce, Herbert, Trey Hendrickson on the refractor, Shador, and Kyle Williams. Here we go on RPA. Chris Paul, Kool-Aid, Brock Purdy, JD5. Excuse me. Devin Neal on the refractor. Going to Englert. Savion Williams, RPA, white. That is out of 125. 58 on print. I feel like I have to sneeze again. Where the hell is my 130? Excuse me. That is not a 130. Jesus. Where did I have my 130s? Oh, it's right in front of my face. All right. Talk about a nice break. How many more teams are left in that PYT? 5? What was the last team called? All right, guys. I'm giving you guys until 7:50 p.m. 9 minutes from now. If we don't get any more teams called off, we are going to drop the closing filler. PSA 10 card 2. 2017 Donruss Optic. Ooh, baby. Patty Mahomes on the rookie Gridiron Kings. Who's got the Chiefs? Jason Fisher. Banger, rookie Patty. All right. Not that often we bring this out. Not that often we bring this little juice box out. All right, good luck. All right, we got 1, 2, 3 there. All right. Will Anderson to 375 for the Texans. That is James Castle. To 225, JCM to the Commanders. Zach Shortis. To 25, team color match. Taj Brooks for the Bengals. Colin Hutchinson. Got Mason Taylor on the refractor. McKinney on the refractor. Wow. Sam Darnold auto gold to 50 for the Seahawks. Eddie Klutz. And now we'll go other auto. Hutch to 5 auto. Lions. Scott Anderson. Wow. And RPA. Jade on blue. Couldn't be nice after all those. Wow, what a box. Cowboys was Dallas was Scott Anderson. Bro, talk about a box. Talk about a box. All right, darts got to get moved. 2 to 5 on numbered on this break, guys. Got a lot of pictures to take on this one. That's for sure. Savion Williams. Yeah, Savion Williams will stay down. That Hutch is sick. All right, guys. One last card in the break. The Diamond. Good luck. Again, 5 teams left in the PY team. Give you guys 5 more minutes. If you don't get them called, we are going to open up a closing filler. PSA 10, card number 9 out of 23 absolute. Billy Roberts on the Kaboom horizontal, Jalen Hurts. There we go. That is how we end, and that is our break. All right, guys. For those who missed, I am sincerely sorry. Can I please get the phone? Got to take a couple of pictures real quick, and then we will recap. That was a nice break, for sure. All right, let's take a picture of all of these. We'll take a picture of these at least. All right, one more picture. All right, guys. Recap time. Very hard order to recap. All right, let's get the gloves off. All right, scat on the exclusive 10 to 225. Maxwell Harrison exclusive. Will Anderson at 375. JD5 to 299. Tyreek Hill to 425. Luther Burden to 149. JCM to 225. Jadon Blue RPA. Garrett Wilson to 149. Herbert to 175. Taj Brooks team color match to 25. Savion Williams to 125 RPA. Jackson Dart auto. Quinshot Junkins to 15. Sam Darnold to 50. Shuck to 5. Hutch to 5 auto. And then 4 dubs. 2 classics. The PSA 10 2025 Phoenix. Drake May Genies. The PSA 10 23 Mosaic Rookie. Bijan Robinson Showtime Signature's Choice Red and Yellow Fusion. That is not numbered. Amon-Ra St. Brown Auto Red Shimmer out of 25 Prism PSA 10. That is Jersey Match out of 35, 14 on the print. Gridiron Kings out of 2017 Panini Donruss Optic. That is a rookie Patty Mahomes PSA 10. And then the diamond was the 2023 Absolute Jalen Hurts Kaboom Horizontal PSA 10. Appreciate you all again, guys. Let's get that other one closed, and then we could get another PYT up. See you guys in a little bit. Peace.